Welcome to the NewsRamp Nonprofit Podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, eager to share today's top business stories with you. NewsRamp.com selects the latest news from leading sources, ensuring you get the most pertinent information. A quick reminder, this podcast is created with the help of AI and AI voices, but the stories we cover are entirely real. You can find the full news articles on NewsRamp.com. It's Sunday morning, October 5th, 2025, and we've curated an intriguing lineup of nonprofit news for you today. So whether you're in transit, at the gym, or at home, join us as we begin. Starting off with our first headline.
KAILASA celebrates Navaratri 2025, Cosmic Awakening through Divine Feminine Consciousness. KAILASA recently celebrated Navaratri 2025, a festival dedicated to awakening the divine feminine consciousness. Under the guidance of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, devotees participated in sacred rituals and initiations, aligning with cosmic principles. The celebrations included the United Ancient Nations Summit, emphasizing global peace and spiritual empowerment. Ashada Anandan provided nutritious meals to millions, blending food with spiritual enrichment. KAILASA, the First Nation of Hinduism, focuses on humanitarian efforts, education, and cultural diplomacy to share the enlightened sciences of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. United Nations publishes KAILASA's 29th report on economic, social, and cultural rights in transitional justice, highlighting persecution of SPH and KAILASA. The United Nations Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights has published KAILASA's 29th report on economic, social, and cultural rights in transitional justice, highlighting the persecution of SPH and KAILASA. The report addresses systemic violations faced by Indigenous Hindu communities, advocating for reparative measures rooted in Hindu principles. It details historical injustices, including the Hindu Holocaust, colonial-era intensifications, and post-colonial discrimination. The report focuses on the persecution of KAILASA and SPH, highlighting over 70 assassination attempts, 250 sexual assaults, and $27 million in property destruction. It calls for a paradigm shift in transitional justice, incorporating Indigenous Hindu epistemologies to address root causes of violence and prevent recurrence. KAILASA's submission promotes Indigenous-led initiatives for sustainable development, education, and human rights, advocating for global commitments to empower Hindu communities. This publication marks another milestone in KAILASA's engagement with the UN, contributing to the Sustainable Development Goals.
Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Nonprofit Podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like Newsworthy.ai, 24/7pressrelease.com, newsdirect.com, and blockchainwire.io. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.